I'm super excited and really intrigued. This is my first all-wheel drive e-bike. This is the Alter Ego Trakker 2.0 all-wheel drive. That's right, motor at the front, motor at the back. So for a space like this, where I'm riding through the park, going on the trails, having both tires spinning just gives you so much confidence, gives you that extra little bit of grip. So I'm really excited. What I'm gonna do right now is take out for a spin around Victoria, show you all these beautiful blossoms and cherry blossoms and daffodils and whatever these beautiful flowers are, all at the same time. Basically just wanted to find out, what do I like about the Trakker and what don't I like about the Trakker, and is it big guy approved? And I'm going to explain what this switch here does a little bit later on in the video, but this is the first time I've ever seen anything like it. I am noticing as I'm riding along here to our next stop that on the trails the suspension's really quite nice. So we've got front suspension at the front, and of course these massive tires. These are 26 inches by 4 inches wide. They're monsters. So as I'm riding through them bumps and trails and avoiding running over any dandelions, this makes off-roading super fun. And of course it's got pass level 1 through 5. So if I'm pedaling, I can adjust how much power assist I would like. And one other thing I want to mention as I'm riding along on the bumps is the chair. Oh, sorry, it's the seat. This seat's really comfy, really comfy. Oh, here we are. More cherry blossoms. Whoops. Sorry. And the brakes work really well. Go wherever you'd like to go. Let's try some off-roading. Really nice Shimano 7-speed here. Especially as I'm coming up to the steep hill, I know that I'm gonna be able to get up it because of that. And I'm also got my finger here ready to go for the throttle whenever I need it. Oh, this is actually effortless up the hill here. Oh. All right, let's go a little quicker if we can. That's awesome. This is really quite easy riding on the trails. It's got plenty of power. Let's think, is there something intelligent I can say?
A few moments later.
Maybe I won't worry too much about saying something intelligent. I'm able to ride one-handed through the park here, no problems whatsoever. Oh, let's get you a coffee. Come on back, let's have coffee. I think we're gonna get one small latte and one chai. Hi there, it's Tim in the future, and I'm actually the very next day, and I'm riding around with the all-wheel drive electric bike. I'm having an absolute blast. The range is much further than I thought it was going to be, and you know, Melissa and I are actually on 2 different e-bikes riding around, just enjoying this beautiful day. And I'm quite taken back by how far this thing is going. It looks like it's going to be around that 40-kilometer mark with, you know, and I'm a big guy, right? So like for a big guy to be flying around like this, and 40 kilometers, what's that, around 25 miles? No problem. I'm pretty happy with that. So anyway, just want to share that with you. Alrighty, well, Michael and I have just stopped for a quick coffee. We're at the Off-Grid Camper Cafe, which is kind of funny because not only are they off-grid, but they've got a solar panel roof on the roof, 700 watt intensive care unit, which brings me back to the what's on this particular e-bike. We've got a 250 watt motor at the front and a 350 watt motor at the back. And it's all controlled by this little magic switch here. You can have it on both motors, front motor only, back motor only, or both motors. How smart is that? Now it's time for me to try a yo-yo. Cut. Once the Trakker arrived, of course, I had to do the unboxing. And one of the nice things Alter Ego provided was this cute little bag, which had everything in there. So everything in here, one of the things I really liked was this little multi-tool. just basically 3 Allen keys on a little X thing here. Makes things tightening up, just super easy to pop in the bag and ride around. And if something ever did become loose, you can do a little quick tighten up. Also inside are the keys. And the keys unlock a 16 amp hour battery, which is right here. And release, and away goes one humongous 16 amp hour battery. What's really interesting though is that you can actually order bigger batteries for this unit. You can order this 16 amp hours. They've got, I think, a 21, and I think it's like a 24 or 25. I'll put the exact numbers right here. But so if you've got a really long commute, this would be good. If it's a really, really long commute, one of the other ones might be best. Let me just put this back. And one of the really cool things is on top of the battery, of course, you can just double check it to see the amount of charge. But what's really smart, if you've got a phone, you need a little bit of extra charge, there's a USB-A. You can actually plug your phone right in there and get a little bit of extra power. Super steep hill here, let's see. No problem. The Trakker weighs about 35 kilos, which is about 80 pounds. So, you know, it's not gonna be fun carrying it up the stairs, but you can. But the piece de resistance is that it has a maximum capacity weight of 175 kilos. So that's like 350 pounds. So big guy approved for that. That means that pretty much anybody can ride around on this thing. Or maybe you've got a payload that you can use on the back. And this rack at the back is quite strong. When I was putting it together, just 2 extra bolts that I had to put on during the putting it together part, it's quite robust. And it has big 4 bolts location here at the front, which means you can put a basket on here. So if you're doing grocery runs, you can put the grocery at the front, you can put grocery at the back, no problem whatsoever. So as I said, robust architecture means nice and strong, and it's going to be absolutely no problems for big guys as well. I really enjoying the full color display. Lets you scroll through all the different pass levels. Underneath you can roll through the different times, what you would expect, but it's all in full color. I just think that's really nice. And it also has a little bit of feedback as well, which, you know, I'm not going to get through on camera, but you can feel when you press the button. It actually gives you that biofeedback. Just doing a full review, and I bumped into these guys again. You can see them from different videos. You're riding the, you're riding the Rhino, you're riding the Apollo. You guys enjoying this beautiful weather?
Absolutely.
Couldn't be better.
Beautiful.
This
is
awesome. I love seeing people riding around on electric vehicles like this and enjoying the sunshine. Cheers, guys. Nice to see you both.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. The Trakker actually comes about 95% pre-assembled, and when I put it together, it didn't take a whole lot of effort. It does come with a smart battery charger. It comes with a bell and a toolkit. It comes with a heavy-duty kickstand, which is already on when you get it, and it comes with 2 sets of batteries. 2 sets of keys, which is for your battery for locking it all up. The display is fantastic. The power is amazing. It's just so smooth. Oops. I love having the trigger throttle right on the handlebars. Just make sure it's not turned on if you're gonna hit it by accident. I love having the 7-speed derailleur for getting up some of the steeper hills. Overall, this is an absolutely solid unit. Plenty of power for going up and down the hills. Plenty of power for going around on the trails. I'm finding it absolutely lovely. The tires are comfortable. The seat's really comfortable. The shocks make it that much more comfortable. The position's really nice too. Like as I'm riding around, I'm finding myself, I'm not like over the top like this. It's just my back is nice and straight. It's really comfortable. Having 2 motors, I wasn't sure what that was going to be like, but it's beautiful. Even small things like, for example, the actual handlebar assembly itself, it's adjustable, which is really handy. So if you're a little bit taller, a little bit shorter, you can adjust it to your liking. 2 thumbs up, big guy approved, 100%. The Trakker is amazing. Big guy approved. Alrighty, Michael, it's time for the word of the day for the Trakker all-wheel drive. What is it?
Beefy.
Beefy. Beefy. Beefy, I like it. Very special thank you to Michael for filming today. Also for kitting me out. Check out, I've got wearing this. I've got my sunglasses and brand new socks, Tim's Electric.